to be with you today. Today, I want to talk about the 2026 planning. And if you have been overwhelmed with how do I do the visual board, how do I plan, how do I make my goals, where do I even start, then this one is for you. So I was also there a few days ago, and I thought, you know what, let me watch my favorite, my internet mentor, Vanessa Van Edward. I don't know if you know her, and I got some gems from her, and I thought I need to share this with my community because I believe that this is what makes um, planning for a year so much easier. And I have some notes here with me that are going to help with this. Hello, beautiful. I am just talking about how to plan for 2026, and I have some notes here that I got from Vanessa that I think are going to make planning for 2026 so easy, right? So the first thing that she said is ask yourself, how did you feel in 2025? What word would you give that year? For me, I felt like in 2025 I was courageous. I feel like I was daring. I feel like it was a year where I was allowing myself to be adventurous and try new things. So ask yourself, how was your 2025? What is the one word that you would use to describe 2025? And then ask yourself that word that you have, is it something that you want to keep or is it something that you want to change? And then ask yourself at the end of 2026, what would you love to feel? What words would you like for you to come to mind when someone asks you, how was 2026? For me, I feel like for 2026, I still want to be adventurous. I don't know how my because I'm connected to the car. Okay. So I say that I want my 2026 to feel like I've been courageous, to feel like I've been brave. I still want to be adventurous. I want to feel proud of myself. I want to feel accomplished. I want to feel like I have been daring still in 2026. And I want to feel like I have made an impact in someone's life, whether it is one person or a lot of people. I just want to feel like I have made an impact in the world. And for me, the way I plan to do this, I want to go more to charity places and just go there and lend my time, whether I'm there to help clean or I'm there maybe to give away my old clothes that I'm no longer using. But when you tell yourself that this is the word that I aspire to use to describe this year, it will give you more ideas. Like, for example, if you say that by the end of this year, you want to feel like you have changed, what do you want to change specifically? If you want to feel like you've been adventurous, what does that mean for you? Do you want to go for new experiences? Do you want to go to new places? Do you want to do things that you've always wanted to do but you've been scared to do? Hey, beautiful, welcome in. I'm just talking about how to plan for 2026. Thank you so much for joining my live. Okay, so I was saying that you need to ask yourself, how would you define 2025? And then ask yourself, how would you like to define 2026? By the end of 2026, when someone is asking you, how was your year? How do you want to describe it in one word? Do you want to say it was amazing? Do you want to say you felt like you were adventurous, courageous? What is the word for you, right? And then what you need to do next is to split your year into 6 categories, right? The first one is health, the second one is friends, third one is family, fourth one is spiritual, number 5 is passions, which is for me my YouTube channel, and then number 6 is business. And then ask yourself, do you ever tried lingering? What do you mean, Moha?
Oh my god, I don't know how to pronounce her name. Hi. Okay, so I was saying that after you split your year into these categories, you ask yourself, when it comes to health, what score would you give yourself for the previous year? How well did you do when it comes to your health? Out of 5, would you give yourself a score of a 1, a score of a 2, a score? Oh my god. Oh my god. Hi guys. Hi guys, I don't know what happened. My live just got cut off. I don't know what happened. I have no idea. But I was saying that you need to categorize your year into 6 categories and then ask yourself, when it comes to number 1, health, how did you do last year in a score of a 1 up to 5? Hey, welcome in. I don't know what cut my live there. I got interrupted, but I am back. And then ask yourself, why are you giving yourself that score for that category? For an example, if you're giving yourself a score, all right, no problem. Thank you for joining in. So if you have given yourself a score of a 1 when it comes to your health, ask yourself, why is that? For me, luckily, I gave myself a score of 4.8 when it comes to my health, because last year I feel like I have been at my fittest, at my healthiest, and I was truly grateful for where I was. And I think for me, most of it is because I worked so hard at the gym. I went to the gym, I think, for like 50 weeks last year, or was it not 50, 40 weeks last year. So I was so consistent and I felt really good with my body. And last year is the year where I really loved my body. I was kind to my body. So I gave myself a 4.8 because I didn't want to give myself a 5, because I am telling myself that I still want to improve. I still want to do better. Hey, thank you. Welcome back. Right. And then if you gave yourself a score of a 1, ask yourself, what can you do better? What can you improve when it comes to your health? What can you do to give yourself? I don't do anything here. I just display them in my foyer. What do you mean, super need name? What fluids are you talking about? Okay, anyway, and then you ask yourself, when it comes to friends, what score would you give yourself between a 1 and a 5? For me, honestly, I have had issues where I don't really trust people so easily. I've had friends that have betrayed me before. So I gave myself a 2.5 when it comes to the friendships. But this year, I really want to improve on friendships. I want to have quality friendships. And the way I will do that is I will open up more. I will take some time to go out with my friends more, instead of canceling or lying, saying that I'm busy even though I am not busy. I will open myself up more, and I will allow myself to just love people, even if I know that disappointment might come. I'm just a bit of a collector. Collect, what are you collecting? Yeah. Hey, that message is really suspicious. Okay, and then you ask yourself, when it comes to your family, what score would you have given yourself for 2025? And then what score do you want to give yourself for 2026? Do you want to be more present with your family? Do you want to go out more with your family? Do you want to be intentional when it comes to spending time with your family? What would you want to improve when it comes to your family, so that your score can go up this year, right? And then the next layer is, thank you so much for the like. The next one, I built a shelf for the pebbles. Hi guys, welcome in, welcome in. I'm talking about planning for 2026. If you have been so overwhelmed with the vision boards and how to plan the goals and whatnot, then this is for you. And then I was saying that the next layer is spirituality. How would you score your spirituality? Are you happy with where you are spiritually? For me, I gave myself a 3.8. I feel like last year I was in a good space mentally. I felt like I have worked hard. I have done meditation. I've done prayer, but I was not as consistent as I would have loved to be? May I purchase your car or your house? Someone's asking if they can purchase my car or my house. If you purchase my car, then how will I do my lives, my dear? So when it comes to spirituality, I gave myself a 3.8, but I'd love to improve on this and give myself maybe a 5 or a 4 point something. And the way I will do this is I will have more time to be mindful, more time to pray, more time to do meditation. And also this year I would love to fast some more. So ask yourself, when it comes to spirituality, what are the things that you would love to do more of, right? And then the next one is passions. What are your passion projects? What are the things that you really love? And then ask yourself, what are the things that you did last year that you feel like you should have done better? Or what are the things that you would love to do more of this year? For me, when it comes to my passion project, my passion project for me is YouTube. So I'd love to show up more this year. I'd love to be consistent. I'd love to post at least once a week, and I'd love to also go live at least once a week. I don't know how that is going to go, especially when I go back to work, but I'd love to really work on this. So ask yourself, when it comes to your passion project, what would you like to do more of, and what would you like to stop doing for this year, so that we make sure that by the end of this year, your year is amazing, so that you feel like you have achieved something great for your passion project. I have a private island. Promise by a name for yourself. Okay, guys, you are so funny. Okay, and then the next thing that you can do is to ask yourself, what are the things that you have been wondering about? What are the things that you have been curious about? What is the one thing that you wish you should have done, you could have done in the past, but for some reason you didn't do it, you didn't have time, whatever the excuse that you had for yourself, right? And then ask yourself, what are the skills that you would love to have by the end of this year? Would you like to build maybe soft skills, or maybe would you like to do a course? What are the skills that you would love to do this year? Can't answer my question. Do you have any bad habits? Do I have any bad habits? Do I have any bad habits? I don't. What bad habits do I have? I think for me, one bad habit that I have is posting too much on WhatsApp statuses, and that is one thing that I'd love to stop doing this year. I don't want to post too much because I just don't feel right about it. I think for me, that is one bad habit that I can think of. Super need name. I think you're getting a bit weird. Your comments are a bit weird. Anyways, what the next thing that you can do is to ask yourself, what challenge would you like to have for yourself? A challenge for 7 days, a challenge for 21 days, a challenge for a month, or a challenge for a year. I saw my friend was saying that they want to challenge themselves to not eat sugar for 90 days starting on Monday. And I think that is so courageous. That is a lot. 90 days of no sugar. So ask yourself, what is the one challenge that you can do for yourself? And you don't have to start with 90 days. You don't have to start with a month. For 7 days. For me, my challenge for 7 days was that I wanted to walk for 15,000 steps every day for 7 days. And so far, I am doing so well. And after that, I want to expand that to say, okay, now I want to walk for 15,000 steps every day for 30 days. I will see how that goes, right? And then the next one is for your passion projects, right? Ask yourself the specific questions. What do you want to achieve? If you are someone maybe who wants to sell something, when you're selling that product of yours, how much do you want to get per month or per week or for 2026 for that project, that product that you want to sell, and where are you going to sell it? Ask yourself the specific questions about the passion projects, and that will help you to give you a guideline of where do you even start. If, for example, you are someone who, let's say you want to have a six-pack. I love making an example about gym because that is something that I really love and something that I am almost addicted to, right? So if you want to have a six-pack or if you want to lose weight, ask yourself, what challenge can I give myself for the next 7 days? Do you want to maybe drink 2 liters of water every day? Ask yourself, how can I make this habit easy for me? Do you want, for example, to make sure that your clothes and your running shoes are always in a place that is visible for you, right? And then ask yourself, what are the things that you can do to make this new habit of yours easy for you? Do you want to, for example, make sure that you get rid of sweets in your cupboard? Do you want to make sure that you are now buying food that is healthy? You're buying more vegetables, you're buying more fruits. Do you want to maybe make sure that you put fruits in a visible place, like in a fruit basket on your table, so that when you are bored, you can quickly just grab a fruit and eat instead of taking sweets from the cupboard, right? Ask yourself, what are the habits that you can start doing so that you support the goal that you want to take this year? And what are the things that you need to stop doing so that you make sure that you still working on your goal and making your goal easy? So remember that when you're trying to do something, you need to, hey, when you are setting a goal, you need to make sure a habit, you need to make sure that it is so easy for you to do. If you want to go for a run in the morning, there's no way you will go there if you don't know how many kilometers do you want to run for, where do you want to run, what do you want to wear in the morning. So make your habits so easy, right? And now that you know the words that you know, the words that you want for 2026 and the words that we've had for 2025, and you'd love to change that, now you can go to Pinterest. I love Pinterest so much. And then just go there and search. Let's say, for example, you want to have a fit body in 2026. You go to Pinterest and then you search there for a fit model. Alexander, that is really very weird. That is very weird. But anyway, so you go to Pinterest and then you search. Thank you so much. You go to Pinterest and then you search for the things that you would love for your vision board, and then you add as many pictures as you want. And then after adding those pictures, then what I love to do is to save a screenshot, or sometimes I just save those pictures and then I go to Canva and then I have a collage of pictures, and then I take that one picture and then I save it as my screensaver. And then every day I can just look at that, and then if I feel like I need to tweak something, then I can always go back and change that and then update. And then that way you can see your vision board each and every day. And when you see your vision board, you're not just gonna look at it and I'm good, thank you, Katleho. How are you doing? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Happy New Year, guys. This is my first New Year. Yo. This is my first live in 2026, and I am hoping that I can do lives at least once a week. I don't know how that is going to work. Please leave a like and please subscribe if you have not subscribed as yet. I was talking about the goals for 2026, saying that if you want to have a beautiful year and you want to look back at this year and be proud of yourself, then you need to make these plans, make the vision board. And every time you look at your vision board, ask yourself, if you've done any action today that is reflecting that this is what you want by the end of the year. For an example, if you want to have a fit body by the end of 2026, when you look at your vision board, you should ask yourself things like, what have I done today to prove that this is the body that I want? You're not going to have a vision board and just by looking at it, think that all of those things will come true. You have to put in the work. So the vision board is just a reminder for you to know that this is the goal that you are aiming for. This is what you want for yourself. It's just a reminder of what can you do today to move you towards going to what you want for yourself, right? So I think this is where I'm going to leave it. Where are you watching from? I'd love to know where you're watching from. I love knowing where is my community from. Where are you watching from? Let me know. My hair is so tangled though. Where are you watching from? Have you done your vision board? I keep saying it's a visual board. I don't know why. But have you done your vision board? Do you believe in vision boarding? One thing that I had from Steve Harvey that I really, really loved, and he has a quote from, not a quote, a verse from the Bible. I think it's from, I don't know if it's Habakkuk, but he was saying that you need to write your goals. I think that verse says that you need to write your goal. I don't know if it's your goals or your prayers, but you need to write it down and then make it plain. So I love writing down my hopes and my wishes. And for me, I love dreaming. I am a big dreamer. I believe that you need to dream. You need to allow yourself to imagine. You need to allow yourself to sit in that Lamborghini in your dreams if you want to. I think if you want to be in a mansion, you need to allow yourself to see yourself in that mansion in your dreams, because maybe you'll only sit in a Lamborghini in your dreams. So why are you so scared of dreaming? I'm a big dreamer. I'm not going to lie. I love dreaming. I believe in dreaming because it is so amazing when you look back at the life that you're living and you start to realize that I am actually in my prayers right now. I am in my prayers. This is something that I've prayed for. And it's not just the something that I've prayed for, it is better than what I have prayed for. So anything that you can imagine, take your time to daydream, take your time to think of the things that you love, take your time to dream, because dreaming is free. Dreaming is free. I believe in dreaming so much. I believe in imagination. I believe in just taking your time to sit back and dream about that beautiful house that you want, that beautiful car that you want. Dream of having a happier life. So many times some people love complaining, they love thinking about things that are not going right in their lives, but take some time to dream, take some time to imagine things going well for you, and I promise you, you will look back one day and think, I am in my prayers right now. I am doing something that I've only dreamed of before. So allow yourself to dream. Don't be scared to dream. You don't have to tell people your dreams if you don't want to, because some people might discourage you. Some people might say that you will never reach those dreams. Some people might discourage you. Some people might ask you, who do you think you are to have such big dreams? But allow yourself to dream. Allow yourself to see yourself in great places. Tell yourself that you are worthy of luxurious things. Tell yourself that you're worthy of beautiful things. Tell yourself that you are worthy of the dreams that you are dreaming for yourself. Dream big. Dream big. I cannot stress this enough. Use your imagination to dream big. Hey guys, where are you watching from? I'd love to know that. How are you doing? How are you doing and where are you watching from? Please leave a like. Please leave a like. I wish my friend can join my live. I wanted to do something, but I don't know how. Okay, I think I can do it like this. How are you guys doing? Thank you so much. Hey, how are you doing? Where are you watching from? Happy New Year. I hope that this is the best year yet for you. Hey, Happy New Year. How are you guys doing in the first week of January? How are you doing? Please leave a like. Please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't. How is your year so far? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm sending you love. Thank you so much. How is the year going, guys? Have you started with your goals? Started with your dreams? Have you started going to the gym if you wanted to go to gym this year? Or are you starting on Monday? How's it going? How is the year so far? How are you doing? I'd love to know. And where are you watching from? I love knowing where my community is. I am in South Africa, in Johannesburg. Where are you? Who is nearby? Who is nearby? Katleho. I feel like you might be nearby. Maybe we can go grab coffee. If you're a coffee person. How are you doing, guys? How is the year? What are the plans for 2026? This year, I actually want to go to a very nice concert. I saw there was a concert. There's a concert that's coming in like 3 weeks' time for Callum Scott. I don't know if I should go. I am not sure. Love you so much. Thank you, guys. I love chilling with you. I love living. I love living. Where are you watching from? Tell me. Tell me. I love singing. I wonder if I can learn how to sing at my age, at my big old age. How are you guys doing? Da, 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 da. People are passing, some people are passing by my car, so I'm nervous now. I'm not nervous, I'm shy. Hey guys, how are you doing? Where are you watching from? I'd love to know who is in Johannesburg, who is nearby. Please leave a like, guys. Leave a like, subscribe to your home girl. I'd love to do lives at least once a week. Are you guys? First and what is your question? More, how do I read your name? Mohan Mandal. What is your question? What is your question? I'm going to answer it. I'm going to log out of this live now in 5 minutes. So ask away. What is your question? I hope your question is not about your collection. Are you the one who was asking about collection? What's your question? Where are you guys watching from? Have you guys made your visual boards? Have you guys made your plans for 2026? And what is your word for the year? I was watching another YouTuber, another lady who's into manifestation, and her word for 2025 was iconic, and I felt like that was so beautiful. So she was saying that she is not going to do anything that is not iconic in 2025, and her outfits were really iconic. So everything that she was doing was just iconic. So what is your word for 2026? For me, my word for 2026 is I want to be aligned. I want to be aligned. I want to be happy. I still want to be adventurous. Last year I felt like I was adventurous. Even this year I still want to be adventurous. I want to be courageous. I want to do things that are scary for me. I want to have like great experiences. I want to keep saying, "Oh my God," and saying, and looking at beautiful places and saying, "Oh my God, this is so beautiful." I want to keep saying, "Oh my God, this is gorgeous." I want to see beautiful places. I'd love to go to Italy this year. I'd love to go to beautiful places. I'd love to go to Bali. I'd love to go to. Actually, I have a plan to go to Bali. I'd love to go to also Vietnam. I'd love to go to Brazil. So this year for me, I have big plans. I have big plans. I have big plans. How are you guys doing? Where are you watching from? What is your question, Mohenmanda? Mohenmendal. What's your question? Isn't I'm singing? I am singing. You know, my principal, when I was still in junior secondary school, he said that if you have a gift and then you do not use it, God will take that gift back. And when I was young, I used to be so shy, like super, super shy. And now I love singing, and I'm wondering if I had a gift of singing, but because I didn't use it because I was scared when I was younger, maybe God took it back. I wonder how true that is. Also, another thing that I wanted to say to you guys now that it's January is that January is the time to plant your seeds. What do you want to achieve by the end of the year? What seeds can you plant for yourself this year? Ask yourself and start planting those seeds. This is the time to plant. This is the time to put those ideas down. This is the time to work on your garden. What is your question? This is the time to work on your garden. No matter what your garden is, this is the time to plant your seeds. Oh, thank you. Thank you, my love. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna leave my live here right now. That is fine. That is fine. I don't mind that. But I'm gonna leave my live right now. Thank you guys so much for the love. Thank you for the support. Um okay. Happy New Year, guys. Have a beautiful day. Have a beautiful year. Remember that you are worthy. Remember that you are loved. You are loved. You are worthy of all the nice things in life. And I hope that by the end of this year, you will look back and you're so proud of yourself. You're so proud of the things that you have tried. You are so proud of the progress that you have made. Until next time, I love you so much. Have a day as beautiful as you are. Goodbye. So beautiful. And thank you, my love. But I have to go right now. I'm sure you're also so beautiful. I'm sure you're so gorgeous. I'm sure you are breathtaking. Have a beautiful day. I have to go now. So bye, guys. I love you so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe and join me again next week. I want to do lives every Sunday or Monday. See you next week. Bye. Love you.